Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Nekopara, Catboys Paradise. And in the last part, we finished Dill's route, which is kind of good because his voice is fucking killing me. And we are going to start a new route today. And I think we are going to do, well, not today, later today, since we finished it earlier today, because we're doing 2 parts a day on Sundays. Anyway, and since Dill's route took about an hour to do between 2 parts, I decided to cut it. We talked a little bit about my thoughts on the game overall. And yeah, so his route took about an hour, so we should be able to get through the route that we're going to do today in the full part. So if it's a little bit longer than normal or whatever, yeah. So anyway, we're going to jump right in. I think we're going to do Sage's route today, and then what we'll do next week is we'll do Laurier and then Fennel, because we're saving the best for last, because I love Fennel to death. And while I want to do his route, we're saving it. So we'll jump into Sage. I went back to the character select, so. You'd like to work in the kitchen? I'll help out too. Okay, you and Sage will be in the kitchen while the rest of us will serve the customers. Yeah, I'll handle the customer who just came in. Welcome. I'll show you to your seat. Our promotional efforts appear to be paying off. We may be quite busy today, so let's all do our best. I love you. All right, we'll head to the kitchen. We got an order. A fruit parfait for table 1. You want to make it? It's all yours. I have an order. 1 iced coffee for table 7. You focus on that and leave this one to me. You're done? Whoa, now that looks like one delicious parfait. Man, I want to try it. Yeah, like I said before, I'm a sucker for anything sweet. He is an adorable, giant monster of a catboy, isn't he? I feel like we're like this tall. He just looks so big. He's just a big boy. You know what I mean? Like, is he a Bengal? Is that what he is? What is he? Are those the cats that are gigantic? What are the gigantic cats where you're like, look at my giant fucking cat. People are like, that's a tiger. That's not a house cat. What the fuck? That's what I feel like. I feel like he's one of those giant cats. He's a tall boy. Anyway. People always say it doesn't suit me. You disagree? Thanks, I appreciate that. You messed up that parfait, so I'm free to taste it? Uh-huh. Looks like you heaped on too much ice cream and it all fell apart. Well, I don't mind if I do. Tastes great. Here, you have some too. Say ah. Don't be shy. It's just you and me here. Yeah, I guess I did say the same thing before, huh? And you ran away, so it's not just because you're worried about being seen now, is it? Feeding is for little kids? So that's how it is, huh? Why am I doting on you? Well, I guess because I see you like a little sister or something. Well, that's gonna ruin the romance. Nah, I don't have a real one. It's just that when I look at you, I figure what I feel like is kind of like what a big brother would. If it bugs you, I'll stop. But if it doesn't, I'd be totally happy if you let me dote on you. Oh, hi, bird. You scared the crap out of me. It doesn't bug you? You're just not used to it? Makes sense. Good girl. I can see it's gonna take you some getting used to. You look totally uncomfortable. Your hair's so silky and you don't have any split ends. You must take really good care of it. Running my fingers through it feels so nice. Hey guys, you ready with that fruit parfait yet? What are you doing to her? As you can see, I'm giving her a real good pet. I'm giving her head a real good pet. Sorry, I missed that. And how did you end up doing that? So Sage said he wanted to dote on you and you gave him the green light? He's like humming away. You sure look pleased with yourself, Sage. I'm gonna need you to stop talking till your voice hurts me. Well, catboys will be catboys. Personally, I prefer being petted to doing the petting. What are you all doing in here? Hey, Fennel, we were just... Don't worry, I'm not angry at you, Dill. As for the two of you, what could be more important than working right now? I was just petting. I wasn't asking for an explanation. If you're slacking off in here, I'll send you out front instead. My bad. It's my fault, so don't blame her. It's your fault, too, for not putting a stop to it? Nah, I'm the one who wanted... Okay, that's enough. Now have you prepared the orders? Ooh, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to step away for a second. I don't know if I read this, but anyway. Okay, that's enough. Now have you prepared the orders? Prep to perfection. Whoa! Uh-oh. We let it sit for too long and now the ice cream's melted. Well, we can't serve this to the customers now, can we? I'll remake it right now. You'll help him? And no more interruptions? Okay then, I shall take you both at your word. Yeah, I'll go make sure the customers don't revolt. Sorry for the trouble. Please make a ham sandwich and a coffee while you're at it. On it. Okay, time for a do-over. Thank you for coming. We hope to see you again soon. Phew. What's up? All tuckered out? Yeah, there have just been constant waves of customers with no time for a break. Still, we're doing awesome for our first day, don't you think? Indeed, it has been a very smooth start. Great work out there, Fennel. Man, you look beat. Why don't you go ahead and take a break? Leave the rest to me. Don't patronize me. You're strict on us, but it's really helpful. As the manager, she needs to be comfortable with serving customers, as well as working in the kitchen. Right, so that's why you had her take over for me. You are still inexperienced, but you show a lot of promise. The most important thing is to keep going forward with the same level of enthusiasm you've shown today. That's what I like to hear. And now there are many other responsibilities that fall under the manager's purview. For example, cleaning the store after closing. Today, you can take care of cleaning the exterior. That's everyone's job, thank you. I'm the manager. I manage you. I tell you to clean. I don't clean. Can I help her? Yes, if you would. Please put away the sign so she doesn't have to carry it herself. On it. Laurier. You know, Laurier worked really hard out front today, too, so maybe we should let him have his beauty sleep. That's right. Keep talking, Dill. Please stop pretending to sleep. Laurier, you can wipe down the tables while I clean the rest of the interior. Dill will clean the kitchen. Why do I have to be with you? So I can make sure you're not slacking off. You don't trust me. Yeah, I found something that did the trick. That's my handkerchief. You're really putting your back into it. Yeah, Fennel asked me to help out here too. Here we go. Oof. Nah, it's light as a feather. See? I can carry it with one hand. It's really not that impressive, but I'll take the compliment. What's going on in there? Did someone spot a mouse or something? A mouse? Whoops! Let my inner mouser slip out there for a second. Catboy carefully watches his prey, then he strikes like lightning. Lightning, wow. Here, let me show you. Like that. Do we eat what we catch? No, we just let him go. Be free, little butterfly. I moved so fast that you didn't even realize I'd caught a butterfly? Us Catboys have such quick reflexes, our targets never even see us coming. Plus, my breed might have something to do with it. I'm a Bengal. Okay, so he is. Are they the giant? I don't know. You thought I might be? Guess you can tell from my appearance, huh? People call us little leopards. You say you researched different breeds when you heard we'd be coming to work here? I'm not little, so more like a big leopard? I guess you could say that. You know, I was really cute tiny kitten, and then I had a growth spurt and got big in no time. It's all about sleeping well and eating well. Have you finished cleaning out here? Whoops, we were too busy chatting. But what was with all that noise inside? Oh, this and that. I have something to discuss with you, so please finish up as soon as you can. Wonder what he wants to talk about. Yeah, you're right. The quicker we finish, the quicker we'll find out. Okay, let's get to it. All done. Good work. We just finished up in here, too. So, what'd you want to talk about? Tomorrow, I'd like to close the cafe for the day and unveil our signature dish. Our signature dish? Who's everyone? Thanks to your work and our promotional efforts, we welcomed a great many customers today. Since we only just opened, Since we only just opened, it would usually be no problem to leave the development of a signature dish until later. But in this case, do you know that a new cafe is about to open its doors in this neighborhood? Huh? I had no idea. Me neither. What they said. You didn't know either. How do you know about it, Fennel? I sneeze, hold on. Like, for the last week, my allergies have been like a goddamn nightmare. Like, where I'm just sneezing constantly. They don't, like, act up to, like, where... Hold on. Where I'm sneezing, like, nonstop, and then, like, by 2 p.m., I'm like, I'm gonna die, but it's just I sneeze too much. And, like, my nose is, like, stuffed up. But it's because it looks a little cloudy out, so it's probably the pressure in the air. But as soon as I start to record, it's like, oh, did you want to sneeze a lot? Not really. Hold on. Sorry. I heard about it from a customer. Apparently it's opening tomorrow. In order to differentiate ourselves and make our own cafe more competitive, we'll need to offer something unique. Right. I guess you can get sandwiches and pasta pretty much anywhere. We can still serve those too, but we require something that our customers can only get here. I want us to have a signature dish that can measure up to any competition. Something they can only get at Kinuan. This is a tough one. Kinuan. Yeah. I'm already tired from working. If I try to use my brain, I'll fall asleep in no time. Yeah. Sleeps. Like he's always like, yeah. Oh, he's like, It's no use. I can't think of anything. Help me, Laurier. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was trying to just choked on my own spit. I am so sorry. Oh my god. I hate that. Like, I'm sorry. I know I sniffle sometimes, but like I hate it when people are like, oh, achoo! And they sneeze or like whatever. Like, just that's why I mute my microphone when I sneeze, because I do it a lot. I did not mean to choke to death on you, but like I was trying to snore and then I just inhaled my own spit into my lungs. That was unpleasant. There's no way I can edit that out, I'm sorry. Nod. Yay! Thanks, man! Why don't we all put our heads together? Alright, let's do this! Kinoan's special menu. Nothing's coming to mind. Let me go online and see if I can find any good ideas. Huh? I was sure I put my phone in my jacket pocket, but it's not here. I must have left it in the cafe. Wait right here, I'll go pick it up. Excuse me? I seem to be lost. Do you think you could tell me how to get to the station? So, go straight up the street, then turn right at the traffic light? And then keep going straight, and at the next traffic light, take a left. After that, I should be able to see the station up ahead? Thank you, you've been a real help! Yeah, I know the way now, but are you perhaps free right now, miss? I was thinking maybe I could take you to a cafe for a drink. Actually, I approached you because you're such a pretty lady. Sorry for using a lame pickup line on you. Yeah, I know it's quite sudden, but what do you say? Okay, I appreciate the fact that we have the CG of him like, no, she's mine. But also, you can barely see him. Like, it's mostly his cape. Slight disappointment, game. Slight disappointment on the CG here. Hey, buddy, you got business with her? You can take it up with me. Excuse me, but who are you? Her guardian. Actually, it's kind of the other way around, to be honest. If I say she's very special to me, does that make sense? Very special to you? Oh, I see what's going on here. So you have a boyfriend? Oh, well. Sorry for bothering you. You cool with this? She says she's good, so I think we're done here. One more thing. Quit trying to pick up women. Okay, I'll stop. Oh, okay. That's not how this would work out, but... What's that? You don't really need to thank me for coming to your rescue. Sorry I had to go through that. No, it's totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Alright, let's head home. What's up? You forgot something too? Whoa, why are you backing away? I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, the hug? Yeah, I guess it did come out of the blue. Next time I'll give you a warning first. You'll just end up getting nervous about it? I suppose being hugged by a big catboy like me can do that to a lady. My phone? Yeah, I left it at the cafe. You're right, I should be paying attention to where I'm going, not my phone. I'll save it till we're back. It's me, can I come in? Yo! Where should I sit? The sofa? Gotcha. You got enough space? Good, good. I did some research on signature dishes, and it looks like the store's concept is real important too. Like it has to connect to the dish somehow. I guess we can come up with a name for it once we actually have one. But the concept... What's the concept behind Kinuan anyway? Kinu is an old name for the sun, and the cafe offers its customers a space that's as warm and comforting as the sun's rays. Such a nice concept. Kinu. So some kind of sunny menu. How about a spaghetti bolognese? We can call it Sunny Bolognese. What about some kind of special sunny side up eggs? Sunny side up eggs. Where does the sun part come in? Well, the bolognese part is kind of red, so it looks a bit like the sun, right? Sunny side up eggs look better. Cafes serving spaghetti bolognese are all over the place, so just renaming it isn't going to make much of an impression. What if we put sunny side up eggs on the spaghetti bolognese? That sounds disgusting, but no one else would be doing it. I'm just saying. This is why they don't let me make choices. You're right. If bolognese was our specialty, we could totally make it our signature dish. I guess it doesn't work if it's something people can get anywhere. Back to the drawing board. Nice try, sweetie. Pat, pat. Why don't we start by thinking about what we'd want to eat? For me, it'd be grilled fish. I guess it doesn't really fit our vibe. How about you? The fried fish sandwich your grandpa used to make? Oh, his fish sandwiches were better than anything you could get anywhere else? That's it! You can make his famous fish sandwich! Have faith in yourself. I know you can do it. I can pitch in too. I'm pretty good at grilling and frying fish. Tomorrow I'll make you some nice, crispy cod. Uh-huh. You just sit back and let me handle it. Okay, guess I'll head back to my room. What's that? You feel bad for not showing me proper hospitality. Well, my fave drink is Japanese tea. I'm not fussy about what kind. Green tea. Genmaicha? Maicha? It's not matcha. It's like maicha? Anyway. Ojicha? Ojicha? What kind of tea is that anyway? It's all good. I don't know. If you're gonna make some, I can... Yeah, alright, if you insist, I'll leave you to it. Whew! Whew! It's great! He's blowing on his tea, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, throw in some dorayaki and he'd be perfect. I've already brushed my teeth, so let's save the dorayaki for another time. Thanks for the tea. See you tomorrow. We're like, wait here! Click, click, like, do we have magic tea outside? Anyway.
Hi, what you doing, Bratty Bird? You being nice today? Because most people listening hear you screaming and hear me telling you off. Telling you what a fucking asshole you are. You are a fucking asshole. Seriously, just shit on my couch again? Kind of a dick. You're kind of a jerk. Mr. Neelix is hanging out with me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just don't want poop on my couch. He's being decent today. Like, if you've watched any other games, like, he screams and screams and screams. It makes me want to, like, throw things at him. I would never do it. But, like, I feel guilty because there are times he doesn't. I'm like, oh my god, shut up, I hate you so much! And then he's quiet and, like, good and well-behaved. And then it's like, why do you insist on making me angry and, like, making me hate you? Like, so I'm so stressed out that I want to cry because you just won't shut up. And then there's other days he just comes over, or he's quiet, or he chirps happily to himself. And then there's days where he does that nonstop. But it's like, when he does that, I hate him. Because I can't stand that noise. It's like, it's not like just now where he just did it for a minute and you're like, ugh. He'll just do it for hours. While I'm recording. To make me like, ah! And then I just look like an aggressive, angry asshole. When like 90% of the time, okay, 70% of the time, he's actually good.
and quiet, playing by himself. Comes over and talks to me like he's actually not awful. It's just he does it when I'm recording, and it just makes me sound like I'm an emotionally abusive person to this bird. I mean, I can't, when he does that, I do threaten him. I do. He doesn't know what I'm saying. I'm like, I will put you outside. I will throw you in a closet. I will smother you with a pillow. Would never do that. Oh my god. I just feel bad when he acts like an asshole, and I'm like, ah! Like, he's a jackass. And, like, I'm probably not gonna, like, cry hysterically when he dies. It's gonna be like, you know, it's sad, but on one hand, I'm kind of, like, relieved. But, like, when Neelix dies, I'll be inconsolable for forever.
It's because you're a good boy. You sitting snuggling with me? Oh, yeah, I don't want me touching you. Oh, because you're a good birdie. Because you're so good most of the time. Most of the time, you're so good. You smell like a little stale like water. You took a bath yesterday, but you're so good. And your boyfriend's a jerk. Oh.
You're so cute. Yeah, you do. You smell like stagnant water. Normally you smell good, but, like, you smell a little funky right now. Took a bath yesterday, but, like, anyway. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, morning. Oh, that's Sage. Morning. Morning. You seem happy, Laurier. The Sage came by really late last night. Ah, it's nice that you two are such good friends. I don't remember stopping by your room, Laurier. Yeah, not my room. Hers. What? You guys were all hanging out in her room? Late into the night? If that's true, I should like to hear her side of the story. I see. So you and Sage were discussing ideas for our signature dish. And Laurier was asleep on the bed. You tried to rouse him, but he wouldn't wake up, so you had no choice but to sleep there with him? It's a bed, so of course I'm gonna sleep in it. You did that on the first night, too, didn't you? And that explains a lot. From now on, you sleep in your own room, Laurier. Do you understand? Nod. Good. And now then, if we could move on to the main topic of discussion, I would like each of you to put together a signature dish, which I will then grade. Scoring will be based on the taste, prep time, and your reasons for cooking that particular item. If I select your dish to sell in the cafe, it will be added to the menus starting tomorrow. It's so exciting knowing that something we come up with might go on the menu. I'm gonna make almond rice doria. How about you guys? Fish sandwiches? Sounds delish. It'd be nice if both of ours got picked. Yep, let's do our best. Like I said yesterday, I'll handle the frying. Gotcha, I'll leave the tartar sauce to you. How should we do this? I'll make the white sauce. Okay, then I'll make the omelet and the chicken fried rice. Alright, it's nice and golden. Yep, looking good. Laurier, how's the white sauce come? Stop right there! Hold up a sec. Why are you adding vinegar? Ew, we're trying to create something unique to quinoa, remember? Sure. You can get standard omar rice or doria at other cafes, but omar rice doria is kinda unusual. Since it's not completely original, I remember we talked about trying to mix things up with the flavors. Still, that doesn't have anything to do with adding vinegar, does it? Sure it does. They make plain old white sauce at any other restaurant. We need to put our spin on it. Slosh in a load of vinegar. Stir in some Japanese 7 spice for a subtle kick. Then sprinkle in some cheese and voila. You finished with the omelet and the chicken fried rice. Pour this over it. No way, Jose. It'll ruin the whole thing. Things are going a bit rough over here, I'm afraid. I want to give my special white sauce a taste. Don't force your experiment on her. Huh? You think it looks good, so we might as well give it a try? Yeah, I guess you're right. It does look like regular white sauce, but I totally saw him putting vinegar in it and adding the spices. Yep, exactly. Those things don't belong in white sauce. Oh, how's it going for you guys? Oh, so you've just finished the tartar sauce? Yeah, I'd love to try it. Yummy! You could serve this all by itself.
could be good as a sandwich spread, too.
Aren't we all busy bees? Yeah, I just finished frying the fish. You finished the tartar sauce? Butter the bread and add the fish to one slice, drizzle it with tartar sauce, then put on the other slice on top. And we're done. Yeah, but you need toast sandwich, not just regular bread. It needs to be toasted. That's weird. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. It's nice and tidy, and it looks super yummy. Now, I guess Laurier's favorite food is sandwiches. Plus, everyone knows Catboys love fish. Speaking of which, you okay with fish still? I remember it said you can't eat it raw. Yep, but it's fine if it's cooked. Hey, maybe you could cut it into squares so it's easier to eat. Perfect. The tartar sauce is so creamy it really whets the appetite. It's so good! I could eat this every single day! Have you finished preparing your dishes? Yeah, we just served up our fish sandwich. It certainly looks delicious. And it tastes amazing, too! You should try some too, Fennel. Food always tastes best when it's fresh. How are the two of you doing? Ours is in the oven right now. What? Are you sure you're supposed to bake it? Fear not. I set it to exactly the right temperature. That's not what I'm worried about. It looks like it's done. It's perfectly golden brown. Is that a Doria? No, it's an Amarais Doria. This looks delicious too. Please bring your dishes over here so I can score them. Maybe you don't need to try ours. Why ever not? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be disgusting. Really? It certainly looks like it would get a passing grade. Even if the flavor is slightly off, I'm sure it won't be inedible. Slightly off might be kinda optimistic. Have some confidence in your creation. Fennel. He's gone. It's totally rude not to eat something when somebody worked really hard on it. And it's a waste of ingredients.
He's right, Dill. Come on. Let's have Fennel try it.
And Cable's not clicking. Ow! Okay. Nasty bird. Is this really a good idea? You sure it'll be fine? Yeah, it does look yummy, so maybe that'll miraculously make it taste good too? Yep, let's head on through. First, I'll try the fish sandwich from Sage and the Mistress. Oh. The batter is crispy, yet the inside is soft and flaky, and this tartar sauce is truly sublime. Each part retains its distinctive texture, and tartar sauce's rich flavor is a perfect complement to the lightness of the fish. Your flavors get a perfect score. How long did it take you to prepare? The fried fish took about 10 minutes. I assume that means the Mistress made the tartar sauce. So the sauce took around the same time to make as the fish. 15 to 20 minutes would be the ideal prep time, but if you're hovering around the 20-minute mark, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, one more thing. Please tell me why you chose to make a fish sandwich for your dish. We were thinking about what we like to eat ourselves, and she came up with the idea of a fish sandwich. I see. You were inspired by the fish sandwiches your grandfather used to make. Oh, his tartar sauce was so exquisite that customers came by just for that? Was the recipe you used for your tartar sauce perhaps passed on to you by your grandfather? I see. Oh, even though you copied his recipe to the letter, you feel like yours doesn't measure up. Well, I never had the opportunity to try his version, so I can't comment on that, but your tartar sauce is exquisite. Yep, I'd say it's ready to sell as is. Have confidence in yourself. Your tartar sauce is better than any other item on the menu, or anyone else's for that matter. I bet we could even serve it on plain bread. Oh, you're blushing? You're so cute. Huh? Wait, what did I do to deserve our thanks? Or your thanks, sorry. Me talking about spaghetti bolognese reminded you of the tartar sauce? Oh yeah, that thing I said about us being able to put it on the menu if it was our specialty? So that's what made you think of it. Hey, so why'd you come up with spaghetti bolognese? You said you were talking about what you like to eat, right? So I get why she came up with the fish sandwich, but I didn't think you'd be into bolognese, Sage. You're right, it wasn't because I wanted to eat it.
I came up with it because of the concept of the cafe.
I see. So that's how it came about.
Huh? I don't get it.
I guess because it kind of resembles the sun.
Oh, right. Kinu is an old name for the sun. I get it now.
Perhaps we should put together a dish themed around the sun at a later date. And now then, it's time to announce the results. Adding together your points for flavor, preparation time, and reason you chose the dish, you have passed the minimum threshold. The fish sandwich Sage and the Mistress Maid will become a signature dish on our menu.
Congrats!
Well done!
Oh, it doesn't measure up to what your grandpa made yet, but you're happy you're on the right track, huh?
What are we gonna call it? The name is important too, right?
Since it was a recipe from your grandfather, you'd like to name it after him?
I was just gonna say Grandpa's fish sandwich, because I'm sure he doesn't have a name, and that's literally what it fucking is. Oh my god. I was about to be like, Grandpa's fish sandwich, and he just jumped right in there with it.
Then how about Grandpa's fish sandwich?
In the description, we can write that the tartar sauce is based on a recipe passed down to you from your grandfather. We may see some previous customers returning to enjoy their favorite dish again, and since it's a new item, it should bring in new customers as well. You're preserving the special flavor of a cafe that has been in your family for generations. I think that is a most suitable concept for this dish. Oh, I love you. Now then, next up is the dish made by Laurier and Dill.
Are you sure you want to eat it? You don't have to.
No, I shall sample yours properly, too.
Mm.
Oh my god, we killed Fennel.
Fennel?
You guys, you killed Fennel!
Meow. Meow. Yeah, Fennel's in trouble. Water. Somebody get some water.
That was quite the ordeal.
I'm so sorry. I thought it might be bad, but I didn't think you'd faint.
Just out of curiosity, what did you put in there?
As far as I know, there were loads of vinegar and spices in the white sauce. Are you okay?
Yes. I see, so that's what I ingested. It's no wonder it tasted so unpleasant.
Then it did leave an impression, right?
Laurier should not be left around food. He's terrible. Indeed it did. But if we start serving this, I don't think we'll see many repeat customers. Your culinary proclivities seem rather destructive, Laurier. So perhaps it would be best if you stick to a customer service role.
There's still tons left over, but we can't exactly eat it. So I guess it's going in the trash. You'll eat it? But, she's actually eating it.
So if you close your eyes and swallow it without chewing, it's not so bad?
Chunk, gulp. Yeah, it's pretty good, huh? A nice, challenging taste. Since you two are eating it, I guess I gotta give it a try, too. Bottoms up. Nom nom nom. It's very, unique. And kind of maybe almost not bad.
I can't believe you're eating that.
You guys worked hard on it. If you're not gonna eat the rest, I'll take it. You're gonna help me out? Alright. Nom nom nom. Not much more to go. Nom nom nom. Oh. Finished. Yeah, you really did well with it too. Yeah.
Why the fuck are we...
Sage?
Why are we trying to kill ourselves?
She fainted too? I don't feel so good either.
I won't cook again.
Please don't. Fuck it. It was quite the adventure, but we seem to have settled on a signature dish. Starting tomorrow, we'll be selling the fish sandwich as the cafe's special. And in celebration of your employment, allow me to present you with these.
Vouchers?
Those tickets can be used at the new cafe I told you about.
When did you find the time to go over there?
I didn't. I ordered them through the website and they just arrived. They came with a brochure. Would you like to take a look?
Yeah, for sure.
Here you go. It has photos of both the food and the interior, so it should give you a good idea of the atmosphere there.
Oh, a matcha parfait with...
Kuzamochi? An anmitsu? Ooh, kuzumochi. What's kuzumochi? Some kind of mochi, obviously.
An anmitsu? Say, is this new place a Japanese-style cafe?
Yes, it seems they have based their store around the Japanese concept of harmony. They offer guests a choice of a Japanese-style table and chairs, or tatami floor seats. Since our cafe is Western style, they probably won't be our direct competitors. However, there is no harm in being wary and doing our research.
You're so diligent.
Laurier looks so pissed. What are you doing over there, Laurier? Don't you want to look at the brochure with us?
I'm good.
Yeah, you're right. There are too many for the two of us, so why don't we all go together?
Yeah, I'd love to, but it's your prize. Sweets? Yeah, I do like them. Are you sure it's okay for me to come? Well, if you're really sure, I guess I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, I want you to come too. How about you, Fennel and Laurier?
Oh, I take it you'll be going on our next day off? I am sorry, but I already have plans. Me too, so I'll pass.
Oh, well, looks like it'll just be the three of us.
A Japanese-style cafe, huh? I can't wait.
So, we get a date with Sage, and we have to take Dill with us?
Welcome. Would you care to sit in chairs or in the tatami area?
It's actually really cute, so it's the same cafe background, makes sense.
What would you two prefer? I don't care either way.
I suppose I'd pick tatami.
Since it is a Japanese-style cafe, you think we should go for the traditional tatami experience? Okay, tatami it is.
Okay, then allow me to show you to your table. Please call for a server when you know what you'd like to order.
What should I get? Oh, it says here that if you're having trouble choosing, they recommend the matcha parfait. Okay, I'll get one of those. They have dorayaki too.
Decisions.
Regular dorayaki or matcha dorayaki? I can't choose.
Oh, wait, sorry, that was Sage. I don't know why I was reading it as Dill, because they showed Dill. Anyway. They have dorayaki, too. Decisions. Regular dorayaki or matcha dorayaki? I can't choose. It's just because we brought frickin' Dill on our date, and I got confused. And what's that? You're getting the regular dorayaki, so maybe I should get the matcha one? A great idea. Looks like we know what we want, so I'll call the server. Excuse me! One matcha parfait, one dorayaki, and one matcha dorayaki.
Okay, so that was one matcha parfait, one dorayaki, and one matcha dorayaki, right? Will that be all?
Yeah. No drinks? It's dorayaki. Dorayaki is an actual food. It's edible. It's not a drink. Maybe the parfait, but you'd want water with it at least. Sneezing is kind of pissing me off at this point.
Thank you for your order. It'll be ready shortly. Here you go. Enjoy your food.
Yeah, I'm gonna snap a pic. Check it out. Doesn't it look yummy? Can I take one of your dorayaki? Yay, this one came out nicely too. Alright, it's gonna melt if I don't hurry up and eat it. Here goes. So sweet and yummy.
I really just wanted some time with Sage, but, like, Dill's gotta fucking be everywhere. Like, we already went on a date with you. Your voice hurts me. Fucking leave, would you? God. And you're giving me half your dorayaki? Isn't my half bigger? Because it's my favorite food? Thanks, you're so sweet. Excuse me, can we get an order of warabamochi here too, please? Warabamochi.
Of course.
Yeah, it's for you. It's made with real Bracken starch, so I bet it's tasty as heck. Bracken starch? Aw, that one's cute. Oh, yeah, aren't they? Okay, I think I've had those before in, like, a baksu. I think, or something similar. Anyway. Hum, nom, nom, nom. It's so good! Whoa! My bad. You know when something's so delicious that you just have to yell about it?
You're fine. I see the red bean paste filling, and I can tell how tasty it is without taking a bite.
Yours looks good, too, with the jelly cubes and whipped cream on top of all that ice cream. Jelly cubes. Ugh. Like Jello and jelly. That's why I don't really like mochi. I've gotten like mochi things. Maybe fresh is different, but they're kind of like gummy, and I'm not a huge fan of gummy things. Ugh. The texture creeps me out. I don't know.
Yep, the matcha ice cream's really rich. I bet adding some dorayaki would be better than a cherry on top.
Yeah, warabe mochi would be a good topping too, wouldn't it?
Yep. That'd be one super luxury parfait. Yeah, I'm stuffed. I couldn't eat another bite.
That's because you ordered a whole bunch more.
Maybe I went a little too crazy. What are we doing now? I don't want to go home just yet. Is there somewhere you two would like to go?
Yeah, alone, Dill. Jesus. Nah, I'm good.
You too? Okay then. Mind if I pick a place?
Go for it.
Thanks.
I kind of just want to be alone with Sage just because, first of all, we didn't have to share our date with Dill with anyone else. And Dill's voice hurts me and I don't want to be him anymore, so I want him to go home. Why are we hanging out with Sage and Dill is around? Why is this like a fucking pair? I know I want to man-hair him, but this is not what I'm talking about. Dill, I'm gonna need you to back the fuck off and leave. Like, I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for some time. I mean, they're gonna be there and you see them, but again, we didn't spend half the time with Dill with someone else. Other characters popped in and left, but Dill just won't fucking peace out. You're a little too clingy. I'm gonna need you to go.
Here, this is it.
A clothing store?
Yep, they DM'd me saying they had some new stock, so I want to check it out. Why don't you take a look too, Sage? Maybe you could dip your toes into European fashion.
I'm comfortable wearing Japanese-style stuff. I appreciate the invitation, but I'll pass. I wonder how many people walk around in Japan actually wearing, like, actual, like, Japanese-style clothing. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that'd almost be, like, a niche. Like, now, if you're wearing, like, you think about in Western culture, like, people who do, like, Lolita fashion, or even me wearing, like, pinup or, like, retro kind of 50s stuff. Like, it doesn't fit into the, quote, normal, like, super trendy stuff. Like, there's a lot of people that do it, but it's not so much where you walk into work and, like, 30 people are wearing the same kind of clothing. You walk in and most people might be wearing jeans and t-shirts, or they're wearing blouses and, like, pants. Like, you know what I mean? There's a, quote-unquote, I would say normal. It's not, I hate using the word normal, but average style of clothing. There's, like, a relatively big box, but when you walk around, you see people wearing what you consider, like, oh, okay, it's average style. And then if you see someone walking around in, like, a Lolita dress, or, like, someone in a 50s dress, it stands out because it's kind of different. You know what I mean? It's not as much of a popular style for for a majority of people. You know what I mean? There are a lot of people that do it, but, you know, you don't see them every day. I guess depending on where you live. But, like, so I'm just wondering in Japan if there is, like, if it's like that, where, like, oh, hey, somebody wearing actual, like, old-fashioned kind of Japanese-style clothing. Or, like, or if it's like, oh, okay, they just have a different fashions. You know what I mean? It's like looking at somebody wearing a Lolita dress in Western culture, where you're like, oh, cool, they're into Lolita fashion, but I don't see that every day. It's not something, you know what I mean? Like, you know it exists. You've seen, or you might know of people that do it, but, like, it's not like you walk around and that's, like, every third person you pass. If you saw one person, you'd be like, what? Oh. It makes you turn your head because it's not, quote-unquote, I don't want to say normal. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not average. It's not the quintessential standard. It's not what you're going to find in, like, you go in the mall, you can pretty much find anything you want in any freaking store in the mall. Malls are still a thing, right? I don't go to malls, but you know what I mean? Maybe. I haven't been to a mall in a long time. But, like, you go to any of the major, like, stores in the mall, they're going to sell generally the same style kind of things. You know what I mean? It'd be like, oh, you see someone in super goth clothing. Yeah, that's more popular, I think, but it's still not like, again, half the people around you are dressed like that. You know? That's just, so I just wonder, how, like, common is it? Or is it like, oh, well, it's slightly different, you know? Anyway, so that was just my thought process.
Okay, how about you? You're gonna stay with Sage? Okie dokie, I won't be long, so just wait right here. Okay, good, bye. Go away.
You really want to stay with me? Looks like they have women's clothes too. You might find something nice. You have plenty of clothes for the season anyway, so you're good? I would still be going in. Well, I'd want to stay with Sage, but I'd also want to... It's okay. I shop online. Ooh, sorry, Bird. Well, that's because you're jammed under my neck. I'm sorry. Like I said before, I'm comfortable in Japanese-style clothes, so I don't really wear anything else. What got me into traditional Japanese fashion? I guess it was when I met this old lady. It's not a very interesting story.
He's trying to hold my hand.
It's not like it. You still want to hear it? Well, I suppose we got time to kill until Dill comes back. I was on vacation one time and I spotted this old lady crouching down on the side of the road. Thought she might not be feeling well or something, but she said she was fine. It was just that her Gita sandal strap had broken. Or it's Geta. Geta. And she told me she was on her way home and it wasn't far, so I hoisted her up and carried her the rest of the way back. Yeah, she was surprised by how strong I am too. Anyway, when I got her back to her place, turned out it was a kimono store. Now, it wasn't hers, her son was the owner. They were both so nice. The guy gave me a kimono in return for helping out his mom. He showed me how to put it on properly too. I still go to them whenever I'm buying a new kimono. One good turn deserves another? Think it's normal to help someone who needs it. People love that about me, and I must have tons of people who dote on me because of it? Yeah, pretty much. The old lady still spoils me to this day. When I visit, she always gives me a nice head pat and treats me to a meal. I turned her down when she tried to give me money, though. I think she thinks of me like a grandson. Her son even says I'm like a son to him. That's so cute. He has an adopted family, but we took them from him. They were his foster family. Have you ever worn a kimono? You were a hakama? Hakama? Recently? Oh, yeah, you just graduated from college, didn't you? Wish I could have seen you in it. Huh? You still have it at home? I see. So it was fine back then, but since you don't know how to put it on properly, it's been sitting in your closet since the graduation ceremony. I can help you with that. Don't worry. Said they taught me how to put on a kimono, right? The old lady taught me to dress up my girlfriend in a kimono whenever I got one, so I know how to dress a woman in one too. Well, let's go out in the town in our kimonos sometime. Ow, you're so mean, Bird. You think you'll stick out like a sore thumb if you go around town dressed in a hakama? What is a hakama? I've never heard of that. I have kimonos, yukatas, but I don't know what a hakama is. Huh. We could look it up. Yeah, I guess people usually only wear them to graduation ceremonies. Maybe that's why, because... How about a regular kimono? I wear one all the time, and I don't think you'd stand out much if you're with me. Alright, I'll buy you a kimono next time I visit the store. The old lady will be so happy.
Good birdie.
Yeah, she told me I had to get a girlfriend's kimono from them, and that she'd do it cheap for me. Huh? What's the problem? Because you're not my girlfriend, and it'll be awkward for me if they get the wrong idea? Oh, so you're worried about me? You're so sweet. I'm worried about me. Everybody's just constantly like, we went out once, we're dating now. It's not how it works. Cats are really clingy and possessive. God. I'm okay with it. But don't worry, it wouldn't be awkward for me. Huh? Why not? Because you're special to me. This is probably like, here you go. A girlfriend can be a girl who's special to you, right? And that means you fit the bill.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting. I'm so sorry I took so long.
Not long enough, Dill. Don't sweat it. Get what you wanted?
Yep. There was a ton of stuff I wanted, though. I was gonna try it all on and only buy what I really liked, but somehow I ended up buying everything. I overspent again.
Come on, chin up. You got a ton of stuff you wanted.
You're right. It's done now, so I'll just have to make sure to be more careful next time. Huh? Your face is all red. You feeling okay? I know you're saying you're okay, but you definitely look redder than before. Did something happen between you two?
Nuh-uh, nothing at all, right?
Huh? The heck? Why are you hiding behind me?
Why are we such a fucking dumbass, though? Like, oh my god, I'm hiding. I understand the whoa, that'd be awkward, and like some of those things, but like this, I'm hiding. Oh my god, can we not be this stupid? We don't even get to talk, and it's already like, you know what, maybe it's better that she doesn't, because she'd be like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, oh my god. And it would make me want to slap the fuck out of her. I can at least pretend they're like, what? It'd be weird if they got the wrong idea that you were my girlfriend. Nah, that's fine. And it's like, this is a little awkward. Don't I get to talk? But and maybe it's better she doesn't talk. Because she'd be like, oh my god, no, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god, you floundering little daisy. What the fuck? You can't look him in the eye right now? Sage. You got it all wrong. I seriously didn't do anything. And then the way we act, you'd think that, like, I think, like, a man, like, if I were, maybe it's because it's just me. If I were a man and there was a girl, oh my god, no, I can't look you in the eye. I'm so embarrassed. Oh, I'd be like, and I'm out of here. Because you can't handle a normal relationship with human beings. Look, they're social awkward. I get that. I am socially awkward. But then there is like, oh my god, I gotta hide behind someone. I can't look you in the eye because you were like, oh my god. This kind of attitude where I'd be like, are you sure you're not mentally 4? And I don't want to date someone who is mentally a child and can't handle, like, you are just, we always act so much more, it's the one thing that drives me crazy. I should just get over it and stop talking about it, but every game it drives me crazy with how, like, freaking immature and weird they are. I mean, I get, like, the, like, oh my god, that's embarrassing, and I'm blushing, and, like, whatever. But, like, I gotta hide behind someone because I'm so, like, oh my god. What are you, a child? This is fucking weird. It's fucking weird for a grown-ass adult woman to be acting like this, is all I'm saying. Like, holy shit. Anyway.
Oh. So you did do something.
Oh no, it's more like, ah!
Stop it. No, I didn't, but are you really flustered over that? What's that? Beep. You startled me tugging on my clothes just now.
We're acting like a scared 6-year-old.
Huh? You don't want him to say it again because it's too embarrassing?
And we gotta hide behind Dill while we do.
Sage.
And I told you got it all wrong. I just said she's special to me.
Yep, I got this figured out. Sage, having someone special to you might be kind of like having a girlfriend. What you're talking about is more like family, right? A girlfriend is more like, well, there's someone you want to hug and stuff.
And stuff. No problemo. I definitely want to hug her.
What? Can't believe Sage actually thinks of you as a girlfriend. We all agreed we should try and become her house cat, so I trusted you not to go behind our backs.
Go behind your back? What are you talking about? I'm the one behind your back.
What am I? Listen, Sage, you're trying to become her house cat before the rest of us, aren't you?
I still think you're meowing up the wrong tree, bud. I still want all of us to become her house cats. I also said I wanted to hug her, but family members hug one another too, right?
Yes.
I think you're like a cute little sister, so of course I want to hug you and spoil you.
What about kissing her?
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Heck yeah. I get that you're freaking out, but if you pull my clothes like that, you'll stretch the fabric, okay?
He's like, you're acting like a child.
So are you talking about the kind of kisses between family members too?
Sure. Or maybe not like family, but like cats. Totally normal for cats to kiss. I'm gonna need to see a demonstration. Look, Dill looks embarrassed because he knows. You all make out when I'm sleeping, don't you?
True, but she's not a cat, she's a human.
It's totally normal for cats and humans to kiss too. I mean, in a way, but don't let your cats or dogs lick you on the mouth. It's kind of gross. They lick their butts.
Yeah, she's making a break for it.
Hey, slow down. You don't want to trip and hurt yourself. Gotcha. You really are like a little mouse, huh? Maybe that's why I can't keep my paws off you. You and me are going to be best buddies. Sounds like we're being forced into this. But, like, don't get me wrong. I love this. It's kind of fun, but I also just hate how they've, without actually giving her words and saying anything, they've literally proven that she is a dumb fuck. I hate that. I hate the wishy-washy, like, oh my god, no, I'm so embarrassed. Ah. There are moments where you're like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, and I was blushing, and like, whatever. And I get, sometimes it's more like, oh my god, it's embarrassing, is more like the awkward blushing, but I like it. I get that. And embarrassing is the best word they can come up with. Or it just doesn't translate properly, you know? But it's the, like, oh my god, I gotta hide behind Dylan, I need him to protect me, because, like, girl, what the fuck? This is not like, here's my socially awkward child that I'm going to introduce to a bunch of strange adults and they're hiding behind me because they don't know how to deal with this. Why are we acting like that as a fully grown woman? Also, why did a majority of Sage's route have to have another character in it? Like, we did a lot of stuff with Dill on our own. We went shopping with him. We did our makeup. Like, some of the other characters popped in, but we spent a lot of time with him, just him. And Sage's was like, hey, most of the time Dill was there. We had like one scene where it was like where the guy for like 5 minutes the guy was talking to us and he came out and was like, whoa, back off. Like, I don't know. I'm also disappointed in this CG. I feel like they did Sage a little dirty. Like, he's not my favorite by far, but like they did better with Dill's route. And like he got his own time, and like Dill is my least favorite. Because he's the lolly boy, and I'm not a huge fan of the lolly boys. He's a cute character, but it's still like, you're cute, and I'd be friends with you. Like, but I don't want to date you, that's weird. You're like, although we're mentally 6, so I guess it's kind of gross that you want to date us. But also, can we point out, his CG has multiple, and this one's 1. He had, and actually, his CG came up, that one came up twice. So technically, it came up in 3 places that he had a CG. Even if the one was the same one, it was just a slight variation. This one, there's only 1. And this one, there's only 1. So they put 4. He got 3 different versions of the same CG, and it was in 2 different spots. And then he got his other one. Sage didn't get a second version of the same CG or anything. And, like, it makes sense in Dill's route. It does kind of fit to use that CG when he's doing our hair and then when he's doing our makeup. But, like, why? And why did at least that one where he's, like, protecting us from the guy not be, like, whatever else? You know what I mean? Like, at least 2 versions of it. No. You put way more effort into Dill's route than you did Sage's. And I'm kind of a little miffed about that. I'm always miffed about it when they do, like, this is the canon route, and everybody else is, like, good, and then the canon route is, like, 10 times more in-depth and better and everything, and you're like, that's where you spend most of your effort, and I don't like that, because your idea of the canon route might not be everyone else's, and it feels cheap, like you cheaped out on some of the other routes. And that's kind of how I feel like, just between these two, you cheaped out a little on Sage's route. You're like, okay, yeah, we're having you, but then Dill is always there hanging out with you. Or someone is always there. You barely have any time alone with him to just talk and hang out. You have like 5 minutes where Dill's just shopping. But then he's back, and then it's like, whatever. And then Dill's route, it's all just about Dill. It's like, the other people pop in quickly. And you have 3 versions of one CG that you put in 2 different places, and then you have the end one. So technically, I know it's one CG that they did 3 versions, but it'd be like 4. You know? You spent the effort, and his you got 2. Again, I know the one is the same, but it'd be like, at least if this one had a different version where then he's looking at you smiling or something. Okay, it's the second but you didn't even do that. And like, just by comparison, it's like, the effort is not the same there. Like, it's not even close. Same amount of time, sure, but like, because I can't really judge the time, because it's not like we read through, we talked, and like, whatever. But you definitely gave Dill more center attention, and I feel like he almost was more the center of the tension in Sage's route, and that's disappointing to me. If you're gonna make anybody usurp anybody else's route, Fennel should absolutely... But now I'm like, what, so Laurier is gonna usurp Fennel's route? That's gonna really piss me off. Don't you do that to my favorite boy. But, yeah, so... If all the routes were kind of the same, we're like, okay, well, we're spending time with Sage, and then he's having that conversation, but somebody else is always around because we're hanging out with all of them, I would understand that, but when you do Dill and you're like, oh, look at all the time we spent alone with him, oh, he's doing our hair. Yeah, Sage was there, but he barely said anything. You know what I mean? And then he does our makeup, and we're all alone, and then, okay, then we're gonna go out shopping, and Sage is there for a minute. He doesn't come with us. But it's like, we went to the cafe, Dill's with us. We're going to go shopping. Dill's not there for 5 minutes. The amount of times he wasn't there was the amount of times that other people were there in his route. It's just, I don't know. I think it bothers me because, like, Dill's my least favorite. I don't want to do his voice anymore. It hurts me. And, like, why is he always there? Like, okay, look, I understand that you usually write games for men and they like the lolly girls and they want that, but Not every woman is into lolly boys. Stop. They're always in games, and I know I have to deal with them. But I also just don't make them like your favorite canon boy where like, oh, he's going to be everywhere. He's always going to be there because he's going to be the best boy. It's a little creepy. Okay, because he looks 12. I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong if you like super cutesy, like, I like my men pretty. I don't care if they're delicate flowers and they're gorgeous and they look better than me in a dress. I'd probably prefer that. I'm not a huge fan of like big, hunking, muscly, manly men. But like, I also don't want men that look like they're 12 because that's a little fucking weird. Like, I don't know. Anyway, that was my rant. I feel like Sage got a little, they did him a little dirty, I feel like. They could have done better with him. Because he's a good boy. And I feel like he could have had his own story instead of 90% of the time being with other people. But anyway, next week we will finish this up. We'll do Laurier's route, and then we'll do Best Boy Fennel, and they better not usurp Fennel's route with anybody else. Because I'll riot. I'll demand my non-existent money that I paid back. I'm just kidding. But anyway, no, I am having fun with this, but still, I do feel like Sage got the short end of the stick here. But anyway, this is a cute CG, so we can't complain about that. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.